What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that I'm not sure if it's new or old or whatever, but I want to take a look at it anyway. We're going to be taking a look at the Neca Toys Alien Romulus Scorched Xenomorph. So I just love the design of this Xenomorph. I think it's awesome. And I needed a new one because the Xenomorph that I had, I broke its arm a long time ago, and that was like the one from Alien 1. I've been looking for a new one, so I think this is a really good option. So the box is awesome, a little bit different from what Neca usually does, and I think that's fine. But yeah, I don't really care about the box. Let's go ahead and open this alien up. So getting the Xenomorph out of the packaging, holy crap. I didn't realize how big this guy was and how much stuff he came with. Because when I first picked up the box, I was like, wow, he's kind of light on accessories because I only saw the face hugger and the chest burster in the back, but then getting him out, he comes with a lot, and man, this is a pretty fire looking figure. It's not perfect, and I definitely have some issues with it, but holy crap, the sculpt and paint alone is just like insane. Like, I can't even like describe all the detail on this thing. Like the dome head looks fantastic, and all the veins and like, I don't even know what this stuff would be called. Like these pseudo limbs and pseudo appendages. They're just nasty. You got like some sort of a rib cage. I like this like maroonish color on there. Yeah, it's not classic Alien, but it's a really good design for one. And that's kind of what I was looking for. You get some nice dry brushing all the way down the spine, on the tail. Really, really long tail. Now, the tail is honestly my biggest problem with this figure, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But you do get some awesome detail in the legs, like those three little, like these are things that you'll never see in the movie, but Neca just captures it beautifully. And it's painted like it needs to be too. It's not even like it's just a good sculpt. Like everything that I would think would need to be painted is painted. And that's awesome. So yeah, I think that this is an immaculate looking figure, and it's just so big and menacing. He also does have, or it, I don't know, have the mouth guy. I can't get it out. Hold on. Okay, I had to grab some tweezers to get that out, but yeah, you got the second jaw, looks fantastic. And as you can see, it closes up very nicely. I prefer having his mouth kind of just open like that, maybe closed. But yeah, this thing is ridiculous. I mean, like, I don't think people realize how much bigger this is than an actual, or like the normal Xenomorph. This thing is awesome. So yeah, he does come with a good amount of accessories, like somewhat excessive, I would say. Oh, look at him standing without the stand that he comes with. He does come with a little stand. I thought I broke it right out of the packaging. It's actually just a little ball joint, so that's kind of nice. I guess this is to put on his tail, help him stand up. Again, I'm not a stand person. I'm not going to use that. That's just not my thing. But he comes with a ton of hands. Like, we're not going to stand him up again. I cannot believe how many hands he comes with. So he comes with like these just like clenched, relaxing hands in the package. And then he comes with these like fully relaxed hands. And I would be very careful interchanging these and hinging them. Definitely heat things up. My room's cold, so I barely want to touch this thing right now. Then you get these slightly more open hands. Not too much different than those ones, but a little bit. Then you get flat hands, I guess. Like flat hands. All of them are painted equally as nice. You have flat hands. I love the silver. You get these walking on the ground hands. I like these ones. These are a nice touch. I thought it was hinged, but it's not. Yeah, these are awesome. And then my favorite hands, the big clawed, sprawled out hands. Oh, man, that shit's badass. That looks fantastic. So, again, changing them out. I really haven't done that. I don't even want to mess with that right now. I'll do that off camera. He does come with chest burster, little noodle guy, like his little arms. He is a bendy wire, as per usual. I'm sure you've seen this before, but I like this little guy. And then he does come with a face hugger, of course. This is like a darker one to match him. I like that. you should call her. But yeah, this is awesome. And then finally, and I didn't know he came with this, he comes with interchangeable face plates. So you get this like skull thing on the inside. Oh man, that is so badass. The silver just looks fantastic. So you get the not broken one, and then you do get a battle damaged one that he actually comes with on in the packaging. And I honestly don't know which look I want to do more. I think I like this one more because it helps you see the eye sockets a little bit more, but both of them are great options, and that's such a nice little touch that I don't think they needed to throw in, but it's a very welcome addition to this package. So yeah, he definitely comes with a lot of stuff. A lot of hands for some reason, but I'm not going to complain. Now, the articulation is kind of where I get upset with this figure, but I mean, not too much. The head is just kind of on a ball peg on the top of this neck part here, and that's pretty much all that does. There's no movement at the base of the neck, at least. Oh, it looks like there should be, actually. Oh, there is, yeah. So if I want to look back all the way, it looks like there's just a hinge at the base of the neck. So yeah, I take that back. But this is good. You saw the jaw articulation. Shoulders go outward that far, they'll go down. They'll rotate 360. Now these elbows just feel like they're going to break. So I'm going to be very careful with them. They got great range, and they'll rotate. And then the wrists swivel and hinge. The hands that he came with in the package, they are fine. But like, I want to put... That's the right one. I get confused because he's got the extra thumb. Like... Just be super, super careful. And I'm extra nervous because I have bad luck with my alien action figures. So, yeah. But, oh, man, the big hand just looks great. That's the right side, right? Yeah, that's weird. You get a torso joint. You would think it has more movement than it does. It's really just a little bit of a wobble. A little rotation, a little pivot, nothing crazy. Hips only go out that far, but I'm not upset about that. It's the design. They'll kick forward. They'll go back all the way. And then they'll rotate up here. Single jointed knee will stifle, I guess. It goes there. And then that'll rotate. A little pointy there. Stifle. The hock has a little hinge kind of under the hock because the hock joint is like right there. So I don't really know what the point of this joint is, but it's there. And then the pastern actually just is really nice. I actually like that quite a bit. So it's not impossible to get him to stand by any means. You're definitely going to need to play with it a little bit, but like I've gotten him to stand a couple times. And then there's the tail. It kind of rotates at the top, but this is my biggest problem with the figure. The way they package it, the tail is already broken. I did not do that. That was like that out of the packaging. Like I have no problem admitting if I broke something, doing it wrong or whatever, but that was like that, and you can see the wire exposed, and it kind of just forces the tail to like rotate toward that wire now because there's no support there, and it makes posing the tail a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Like none of it just doesn't look natural, and there's like these like slight kinks and things in the tail that I really can't get out. So it's kind of frustrating. But other than, I mean, and that's not the end of the world because it's like his tail is always going to be kind of weird anyway. I want that but it is still a little frustrating, especially considering it's like I just got it and it's already like technically broken. It's, probably not something that anybody would have noticed other than me, but it is so frustrating. But damn, I mean, him just standing there, it's ridiculous. But yeah, articulation is pretty good. I just wish they did the tail a little bit better. And if you couldn't tell, he's a big old boy. Here he is next to the Neca Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzwares Fortnite Series 6-inch Peely. Here he is next to the 7-inch scale McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, along with the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men Series Darwin. And finally, here he is next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If Series Zombie Captain America. So, some of you might be still wondering, yo, Ant, what are your final thoughts on this figure? And I gotta say, he's pretty damn awesome. Now, in full disclosure, I wasn't the biggest Romulus fan. I really, really liked the ending and probably the scariest thing ever in the Alien franchise, in my opinion. But other than that, the movie was okay. It's all right, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, and it's definitely a return to form for the franchise. But this figure alone, you can kind of see now that this is translucent plastic. It's just, man, which does make it more brittle, but yeah, this is an awesome looking figure. NECA, just whoever sculpted this, give them an award for something. This is insane, but I am upset about the tail. I can't lie. I do wish that the tail was done a little bit better, but otherwise, it's pretty damn perfect. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. And at a price point of $40 for this guy, so he's running like $5 more than normal, which I think is fair. I think $40 is not bad for this. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 8 out of 10. It's still really, really strong. I just wish the tail was better. If the tail was good, probably be a 10 out of 10, but the tail pisses me off. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. And if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd. I post a lot on all those apps, as long as TikTok's still around. And I have a lot of fun, so I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. You copping? See you guys next one. Peace. What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.